Alright, good morning. Yes, we will hit that record button. And let's go ahead and flip over to main. And let's play some Kaizo, Cube's Kaizo World 3. This is pretty exciting. We did the first two, then we got a way to do something a little bit easier, which crept into Pipe-tastic and then into Paralysis. So now I think Cube's Kaizo might be the easy break from Paralysis, but we'll find out. Welcome to Cube's Kaizo World 3. I had written a beautiful and profound lore, but my dog ate it, sorry. I'm not so sure I believe that. It sounds a little sus. Let's go to welcome. I'll tell you a little secret about me. I hate overworld building. Alright, let's play so high. Alright, we're off to a good start. Ah! And throw up. Okay. Well, almost. And then we shell jump up there. Got it. Oh my. Okay, gotta be fast. Throw to the right. I need to be back just a little bit further. A little bit further away from the wall. I believe. Ooh. I was back a little further that time. The 1F0, I think, is keeping it a little higher than I'm used to. So maybe I just gotta, like, cut my jump just a little bit short. Ah. Okay, so that is a regular jump because I need to hit the switch and then grab the shell. Ooh, a little short. Oh, whiffed it. Okay, for some reason I was under the impression I was going to get to that timed platform and take the shell with me, but I used the shell to shell jump there. Okay. We're learning. Alrighty. Getting little tiny bits of PB. Oh, I need to get up there first. Alright, we found us a checkpoint. That was cool. Whoops. Do I? Yeah, I must. Okay. Oh, and then you just keep it going. That's neato. Not super clear on what to do after that, but we'll figure it out. I don't know why lately I've been bumping shells the wrong way. I'm like afraid to get too far away from the shell, and then that hurts me. Yo, Adam, what's up? Congratulations on being the first chatter of the day. I was starting to get lonely. Alright, I gotta go fast there. Yeah, I'm not sure why either. I haven't figured out the notification thing at all. Sometimes it won't notify me of people that I watch all the time, and sometimes it'll notify me of people that I follow, but I don't watch as often, you know? Behold the power of AI. I think I got the right idea for this part. I just need to get the timing down. Yeah, I wanted to stream a little bit more this weekend, but Pixelina was off work yesterday, and we spent the day together. Oh, we bounced on it twice, I see. Then I thought she was working in the morning today, but she actually went in a little bit later. So I thought I could get a couple hours in. Maybe get 1 or 2 levels done in Cube. Although so far the game has flowed pretty well. This is the first level. But we already found a checkpoint in it, so. And we're getting peeps a lot. So that just means I'm not stuck on a particular part, but it is only level 1. Wow. It is a very eventful level, though. There's a lot going on here. Holy moly. We sniffed the gold tape. Oops. Alright, you know what? I'm not holding jump. And I should be. Alright, we've seen the gold tape. We're gonna get there. Now that I've seen the gold tape, I'm trying to get back there fast. I'm getting a little sloppy. Alright, we made it. I said I was gonna hold jump and I didn't, but we got there anyway. Alright, 15 minutes for the first level. That's not bad. Spawn to die. Alright. GG, didn't see if I heard. Thank you for the G's. Yeah, there's. Looks like we're gonna be eating some Yoshis. What's up, Bo Cutie? Am I saying that right? I want to pronounce that cutie, but I don't know if that's right. Ah! Looks kind of French. Buckwheat? I think I'll go with Bo. Yo, what's up, random type? I downloaded your ROM hack races. I haven't tried it out yet. Oh, boogers. That was not the right move. Are you back, random? I was saying I downloaded your R level, but I haven't tried it out yet. Okay, I am way confused. Ah. Oh, bald out of the word. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if you were like an alt account for Bald Ridge or something. Like, I don't think so, but I guess it's not impossible. Man, why do I keep scraping this? So I was saying I downloaded your ROM hack races level, but I haven't tried it out yet. I need to change my grip there. I'm gonna keep jumping off of Yoshi when I try and re-grab. So that literally translates to buckwheat from French? I thought that was just a joke. That is pretty funny. Bokwute? My mother would be so upset. She speaks French. And she would be disappointed in me. Alright. In French, buckwheat is Saracen, but in my Canadian French, it's Bocoute. Wow. Isn't that weird? How languages change like that? And then I'm sure there's like, you know, the Southern American Creole French, I bet is different too, you know? Maybe not that particular word, but...
I keep trying to spit. I can't do it. What's up, Fina? How's it going? Thanks for the embiggen. I'll try and channel the power of a giant padlock. I don't even know what that means. I'm just having fun on our weekend.
Whoa, okay, so I need to lick that shell on the way down.
That's what she said.
Not bad, not bad. Glad to see you back on the Kaizo grind. Thank you very much. I was split between random types ROM hack races level or going back to cube. And I chose cube. Sorry, random. I've done 2 random type games in a row. But we will do that that level. Cajuns are descendants of Acadians in Nova Scotia, so it might be the same there. Stands to reason. Oh, I jumped right over it. I have got to get used to this part. So how's everyone's weekend? Mine's been pretty good. Got a little bit of yard work done. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. But we needed it. It's over here. I had this weed next to my garage that had gotten so tall you could hear it scrape the side of the car when you pulled in. It was just a daily reminder of, you know, I need to go cut this weed down. So that's what we did. And then I just doused the area in ground clear so it wouldn't grow back. Whoops. That's a lot of weed, yeah. It sure was. Might not be exactly what you're thinking of, though. What's up, Elliot? I've seen some Jurassic area. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a constant fight every year. I have to go chop down weeds, and it grows like a jungle. So every year it's a huge job, and I've kind of been chipping away at it a little bit at a time this year. I haven't just like gone out and cleared the whole yard. Although we got it looks okay. Retro TMNT games like NES TMNT games? Feeding my shrimp some cucumber. Ooh. That's on my list of things to do today. Not feed the shrimps, but I have cucumber to slice up. Ah, darn it. I used to love the old NES TMNT. I liked the first platformer one, even though, you know, it's got its flaws, but it's still fun to play, and that's the important part. But the second and third ones were just beat 'em ups, and they were good beat 'em ups too. They didn't just phone it in. Yeah, it was fun up until level 3, which I shouldn't say fun up until level 3. It was accessible to someone my age at the time. But once you hit level 3, the game got really hard. Oh, you did beat it. Congrats. I don't think I ever have. I tongued it wrong. I'm a grown man and there's no way to beat it legitimately. Oh, gotcha. I think because I went back and tried to play it as a young adult, and I think I was probably using save states. But I think even then, like, I couldn't find the Technodrome, because I think it's level 5 is the Technodrome level, and you have to find it, and it's in a random spot. And I think it's in like one of 3 spots or something, but I didn't know where any of them were, so I was just wandering around. All right. The only reason I know as much about it as I do now is from watching speedruns. So is the bottom left, is that like the longest distance you have to go? Is that what you mean? Because I've heard speedrunners like at GDQ talk about it, and they say, well, you want it to be in one of these locations because that's the fastest to get to. I mean, obviously. but all right. So you got the bad RNG. Of course, if you're just playing casually, I guess that's not really a huge deal. Ooh. Sorry, channeling my inner Ric Flair there. I saw what to do just a little too late. Trophies, huh? That's one way to get trophies on old games. So Turtles 2 and Turtles 3 The Manhattan Project are just, you know, beat 'em up games. And they're good quality beat 'em up games, so I hope you have a better time with those. Yoshi! Oh, did you guys see that? Yoshi just snaked my shell right from under my feet. Not cool. Played a lot of these originally growing up, except for the Game Boy. I've never played the Game Boy ones either, but I've heard they're pretty decent. And you beat 2 and 3 already? That one should... I've never played that one either. It's the Tournament Fighters, but it looks good. And back then, licensing worked a little bit differently, I think. I think you just, you know, optioned a property for a certain amount of time. So you could make multiple games. And I'm only saying that to preface it in assumption that the same company created and published the Tournament Fighter games. So you can expect the same level of quality. But I don't know that to be true. I'm kind of, like I said, making assumptions. Konami had a good reputation back in the day. I mean, Gradius, Life Force, Contra. I was worried he was gonna steal my shell again. Well, see you, shell. We're still getting used to this part, but we're getting better. Oops. Who bought out? I have no idea who bought out Konami. Or if they were bought out. Oops. Okay, I understand that I'm doing that when I jump off of him. I don't like it. Oh. Alright. I'll softball you one. Yo, Red! Happy Sunday to you! I'm trying to jump off of him without sticking his tongue out. Okay, I need to jump a little bit higher than that. Man. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get this. Right now, the thing that's getting me is when I go to jump off, spit that shell out and jump off of Yoshi's back. I roll my fingers across both buttons to do that, which also makes Yoshi stick his tongue out. And it's set up in such a way that Yoshi will eat the shell as he's falling and just pull it right out from under my feet. Which I'm starting to think was an intentional move by Cube. Oops. Really? Now that I wouldn't expect. Well, there's our H, but we gotta get there. And now that we know how, we totally can. Oh man, that was really close. Really, really close. Did it again. Alright. I just gotta change my rolling maneuver. Alright, we made it to the H. Okay, and then we're gonna... Wow, okay, we're gonna lick the shell and we're gonna shoot it to the left. Okay, and then... This says up? I'm not sure what that means. So, there's no way I'm gonna get that in his mouth. There's your softball, Adam. So I guess I grab the shell and throw it up before I land on Yoshi. And then hop on it to get over the what you call it? Oops. Let's see him. I don't think I'm supposed to take Yoshi over there. I think I'm supposed to throw it up, jump off of Yoshi, grab the shell, and shell jump. Because the next move's a bump, which I can't do with Yoshi, so that makes sense. But knowing how to do it and doing it, those are different things. Whoops. Oh no, come back! Ah, okay, alright. I mean, that was good. I'm happy with that. Yo, Vil! Oh yeah. Oh, Kiss? I thought for sure that was Vil redeeming Yoshi's side. That was Kiss Tune. Welcome in, both of you. Got a bit of a later stream today than I anticipated. Pixeline told me she was working Sunday morning, and I said, oh great, I'll get to stream. And then I found out it was 11 o'clock this morning she was working. Like, oh, okay, well. It'll give me 2 hours, you know, and then that way I won't overlap with Vil. What's going on, guys? Is it raining where you are? It is thunderstorming here. Actually, Vil, this looks harder than it is. Cube has a talent for making good flowing, easy to read levels that look just insane. What is up, Elliot? Wait a minute, what? So wait a minute, that's a throw to the right. Mount Yoshi. Bounce off the ship. What the heck is going on here? Had to go show my son the reset button on the AC plug. Then had to smack it around a bit because the compressor didn't want to kick on. Thanks for the peeb, Vil. Yeah, I had to call the maintenance guys at work the other day because our AC wasn't kicking on. And we have one maintenance guy in particular who's, you know, I don't know, he's just kind of got that attitude about him, like, everyone else is so dumb, right? And so he gives me this big sigh, okay, I'll come check it out. Well, it turns out he himself had replaced the filter that morning, and I guess there's like a shut-off switch that you have to have the thing shut off so you can change the filter. And he just didn't turn the switch back on. So I'm like, oh, okay. That's funny. This is the second level, Vil. I was debating between this and the latest ROM Hack Races level. Because Random Type made this week's ROM Hack Race. Ah, grumble. And, but I decided to do this because I don't know, I wanted to. And the last 2 hacks I've played have been Random Type hacks. And I'm not officially in the ROM Hack Races, so I can play it whenever. Okay, so I lick the shell, I bounce off the other one. I get here. No. I spit the shell, I get Mario here. I hop and I hop. Okay, I got it. I'm not really sure how the ROM hack races works. I read the FAQ and the rules, and I mean, it's what you'd expect. They don't want anything covering up the gameplay, like, at all. So my little game title thing that covers up a portion of the screen, that's a no-go. But I didn't think there were any, like, scheduled races. I thought it was just, you know, you play it whenever you want to, but you have to stream it. But somebody was telling me there is a scheduled event, so I'm really not sure how it works. But you do have to register and say, like, officially announce your intention to compete. Every time anyone says, guess what? I'm always inclined to think of the most ridiculous thing I can think of, but I will spare you that. What? Oh, nice! What you were working on looked pretty good. Come on. My go-to is chicken butt. Oh, man. That was like the thing to say to guess what for a long time, and I just totally forgot about it. So are you thinking, Vil, this is coming together to be a hack? And how many exits are you thinking? Alright, I need to throw later. I need to throw the coin. There's a coin telling me where to throw. And what difficulty are you shooting for? Thinking 5 exits. You never know, you might get to building and then just get idea after idea. But I think it's good to have, like, a number to aim for. I deal with that kind of stuff at work all the time, where projects just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to, like, make a conscious effort to step in and say, no, that's a different thing. And it's outside the goal of what we're here to do today. Sorry, it's midday on a Sunday and I have to work tomorrow, so I'm like already pre-preparing. Not really that long. It'll probably be skilled, maybe higher depending on how they rank a couple of tricks and the length of the sections. Yeah, that's what I heard about Beautiful Dangerous, is that it was really kind of an intermediate hack, but it got expert because of the length. And I understand that. I do have a theme for the hack. That's cool. Hey, and any extra ideas you get? That's for number 2, right? Kissing. I have lemon meringue on my computer, but it's hard for me to figure. Did you spill lemon meringue on your computer? I'm just having fun with you, man. Bah. So I have Lunar Magic on my computer, but it's hard for me to figure out the loading and saving, etc. You mean like of levels that you're working on? That did kind of throw me a little bit, if it's the same thing you're talking about. Okay. All right. We're doing okay. I think. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Once we get over there, it looks like we want to bump a shell and land on a Yoshi. Yeah, one of the things that threw me was your ROM hack needs to be saved, and then your map 16 also needs to be saved. If you want to edit any graphics, you have to export the graphics file, edit it, and then import it again. And then don't forget to save your ROM. So confusing to start. I still have hardly anything figured out, but I'm getting there at a snail's pace. If you put music, custom music, in a level, then you are farther than me. Grumble. You have to save map 16 level overworld all separately. Yeah, I forgot about the overworld. Custom music's actually the easiest thing to do. I didn't even get as far as to try it. I think you need another tool to do it though, don't you? Or is it built into Lunar Magic? Techno! Welcome, welcome. How are you? I am just trying not to be terrible. Copy a text document, edit the list. Done. Okay, cool. One of the things that surprised me too is like you have a project folder. Cool. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, you have a project folder. And I think that's what you're talking about, Vil, where you edit the text file and let it know like where to find the music file. I was expecting something like, you know, open Lunar Magic, make your edits, hit the save button, and you're done. But there's a lot to it. Grumble. But you do use a program called Add Music. Oh, I mean... That's an excellent name for that program. Oh, I like names that get straight to the point. ROM hack races makes it a lot simpler. I don't know exactly what all you have to do without using that base ROM. I started out without a base ROM. Well, I mean, I used Super Mario World. That was my base ROM. But if you want things like one-ways, you know, very simple thing. That's not in Vanilla Mario. So that's where the base ROMs really come in handy. They just include a bunch of custom blocks. Well, that's my understanding of it anyway. I shouldn't be speaking so confidently because I really don't know. I just have a cursory understanding. But I did go to Flux Base ROM and there was just a lot more in there. A lot more custom blocks. Things like sprite killers and, you know, this just the basic ROM hack stuff. How's Techno doing today? Gotten nowhere 4 times. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And I'm having a heck of a time with this this part right here. I don't know why. I've gotten it many times. But for some reason, can't seem to do it now. No! I was so excited because Yoshi didn't steal my shell. Too confusing in the first place? Oh, that's baloney. You do some really cool techie stuff. You could figure it out. That is like some Oscar Mayer quality baloney right there. Okay, so I bump it and I bounce off of Yoshi. Bounce off of it with Yoshi? What am I doing? So then I'll still have Yoshi. I can lick that shell up there, spit it, yeet him. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go find out. Okay, alright, cool. That's cool. rumble. Oh man, I went too early. Okay. Oh, I hit the shell, but a little too late. Re-grab the jump button a little too late there. Alright, let's relearn how to do this. Oh no, I goofed. Alright, but we're getting there. We're getting there a little bit more than we were, so this isn't a bad thing. Oh man. Oh man. Whew. Oops. Did you see my glitched sprite in the first level I'm using? I know how annoying it can be for weird sprites. I did see that. And it looks weird to pick up the mole. When I saw it, I had to use it. You may want to, when you submit it, let them know that that isn't intentional, like an artistic choice on the, or artistic decision. Because I've heard of hacks getting rejected for glitched sprites. And if you look at, I want to say it's Sweet World, First Name Butts Sweet World, the description, there's actually a note in there that says there's glitched sprites in some levels, but that is the creator's artistic direction or something like that. Oops. So I don't know much about the process or if they'd reject you for that, but I do remember reading that on Sweet Shell's description, and it's kind of always stuck with me. Okay, and I shell jump there, land on the Yoshi, jump under the, eat him under the things. Okay. I forgot for a minute, but I'm better now. Until I forget again. Ah! Grumble. Keep doing this. Oh no! That was a good run too, and I was suspicious. I thought maybe that was the end of the level, but now we know. No! Oh, we're gonna get this. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Give you a little bit more flexibility with time there. Alright, well then I'll stream till about 1:30 today. Oh, Yoshi stole my shell again. I guess I just live here now. Okay. I'm being so careful not to press X when I go over the, when I switch my grip. And, of course, if I'm not pressing X, I'm not moving fast. We've seen the end of this level twice now. It's time to lock in.
Okay, now that was almost certainly Vil. No, it was Elliot. He said the thing. What is up, Slack?
Grumble. On vacation. Nice. You doing just a away from work staycation, or did you take the family somewhere? No, wrong jump. Chris's spirit. I thought it was Vil, because Vil always tries to get me either big or shrunken in a short. And when I'm really close to the end of the level, he'll start doing it. I'm going up north camping Tuesday to Saturday with the on the lake. Fishing, kayaking, and hiking. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I was just talking about kayaking with some friends of mine last weekend. They want to go down to Kentucky. I guess there's like caves that you can kayak in Kentucky, and they have these like glass bottom canoes or kayaks. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Alright, we made it. It is always good to unplug for a bit. Whenever we go on vacation, Pixelina's parents, they live a few states away, so when we have time off of work, we usually go visit them. So we haven't really taken a destination vacation in a good long while. And we haven't really taken just some time off work, stay-at-home staycation in a while, and I really would like to do that. Get some spring cleaning type stuff done around the house. Clean out closets that have just started to accumulate junk. Thanks for the G's, guys. The third. We did that the same thing yesterday. It felt great. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're gonna want him to kick. So we want to shoot that guy to the left? Yeah, we want to shoot that guy left. Okay, I figured since he was a Koopa with a shell, I'd want to pick up his shell. Mega Cleanup 2025. Sounds like something you'd put on a t-shirt. I do want to take a shell with me. Yeah, like, that's the name of an event. Always take the you really should. Ah, grumble. So I can juggle this thing to avoid killing the shell, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna try and get ahead of it so I get ahead of it. So I'm still not sure I'm doing this right. Okay, I see. Alright, so when I bounce off the shell at my peak, I toss the blue shell and it's gonna bucket. And then well, I was gonna say bounce on the dude and pick up the shell at the same time and take both shells with me, but now I'm not so sure because that's a lot of distance. But Pixel, you're exactly right. If it's possible to bring a shell where you aren't supposed to. Well, I try. Sometimes you can. Okay, and it's got coin indicators. It's telling me, like, you bounce on old boy there. Oh, no, I have the right idea, but I'm doing it wrong. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. Yep. Yep, bruisers, and that there's no risk of killing the shell with the other one when we do it that way. Alrighty. Now we're peeping. Now we're peeping. Thank you for the peeps. Ooh. Now I just gotta get used to doing this. Oh, did I not hit the on-off switch? Okay. This little blue Koopa. He's not cooperating. Okay. I think I got this kind of figured out. So blue Koopa's not cooperating because of me. I can decide which way to shoot him. I know where he's gonna go based on where I land on him. So I got nobody to blame but me if I go to the wrong side of the bucket. It's still a little awkward though. Alright, Pix, you officially will get dealer's choice for helping me out. Before I have one level gimmick left, it's the final castle. I'm torn between motor shells or reverse gravity ASM. Which would you like? I don't know that I'm comfortable with this level of responsibility. I mean, just off the cuff choice right now, I'd say reverse gravity. But I mean, if you're yeah, oh yeah, I didn't see that one coming. I've seen some cool reverse gravity levels. Oh man, I was a little late on that guy. And motor shells can get very complex, you know, and but I mean, if you're feeling motor shells, do motor shells. But I think, like, right now, in this moment, my vote is reverse gravity. Now, I can absolutely see myself playing a reverse gravity level in this game, going, man, I could have picked motor shells. I need to wait until I'm a little bit lower. Locked in, huh? Okay, well, we know what to do here. I just need to get a good flow going. not take as long to get to that second guy because he will kick that shell if I take too long. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so you bump the shell and then re-grab off the Koopa and the shell. And I just noticed these Egyptian Resnors. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Ooh, almost. Gotta take that shell with. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh, I didn't get the switch. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Okay. So we just let go of everything there. Oh man, I hit the spikes. Oh, I never notice when I don't hit the switches until about right there. Ooh. Alright, we'll get there. Getting a little better each time. I feel really bad when I don't take the shell, because, like, I stomped on that turtle for, you know, for nothing. Ooh, okay, alright, alright. Looks like we got a double shell jump coming up too. That looks exciting. Turtle's just there for a shell at a time. Oh man, this is like playing with my head. I have to let go of Y just long enough to bump the shell. Then let go of B. Well, I don't really need to be holding B in the first place. But I need to re-grab it, let go, and then re-grab it again. So Mario to shoot the Koopa out of the shell, I wonder how much compression happens inside the shell on the Koopa before he ejects. Wow, that's... I never thought about that. I mean, enough to eject him from the shell, but not enough to kill him. Oh, we're not double shell jumping. Okay. Oh, it's a shell jump into a Z. Gotcha. Well, I goofed. And we're not getting that back, are we? No. Alright, so I throw up, I shell jump into a Z jump. We can do this. Man, I gotta get used to that part. For some reason, that is just hurting my head. So I watched Happy Gilmore 2 yesterday. Anybody seen it? Yeah, but I'd like to. Oops. Hold on, refreshing stream. Incoming conversation. That's what that is. Gotta have as little lag as possible. Oh, I missed the switches. I missed him again. How am I doing that? Well, what did you think, Adam? I think I'm still kind of putting together my opinion. It reminded me a lot, and this is gonna sound weird, but it reminded me a lot of Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Like, not really going back to the well, but just having fun with your old... It seemed like Adam Sandler was just having fun with his old friends, kind of retelling a story, you know, an underdog story. Putting all his kids in it. Yeah, the tournament was a little weird because there was just there was stuff that took me out of the moment, like the the green that rocked back and forth, and you know, we should probably be careful about spoilers, but there was a moment in that scene where he tosses his golf club up and catches his own golf club, and I'm like, and the bad guy's like, yeah, physics is a real bear, right? And I'm like, actually, physics would have kept the original motion of the, like, if you throw something up while you're spinning, it's gonna retain not the motion of the spin, but the direction that it was going, like, in that it would fly off of the platform. That just took me out of it. All in all, though, I liked it. It was kind of like a love letter to Happy Gilmore. "28 exits total." Yeah, and the tournament was just weird. Like, all the weird stuff that was happening. I mean, I realize it's supposed to be like the next generation of golf, but it's just a new game. I mean, it wasn't even XFL. At least XFL was still football. Yeah, the Eminem part was terrible. I mean, just awful. It's like they went to Spirit Halloween to find his wig. And then he was just being Eminem. Okay, why can I not get this now? All in all, though, I thought it was good. It made me laugh, and that's the whole point. I don't know why I can't get to this guy fast enough. Maybe I'm throwing too soon. Or maybe I'm hitting the shell too soon. Yeah, I think I was throwing the shell, or catching the blue shell a little bit too soon. Alright. That feels better. Did the library have it, or did you finally sub to a streaming platform? I found it. A few years ago, my father-in-law turned me on to this device you can buy. It's called a Superbox. They're actually sold down south. But it gives you access to a library of content. and I don't know what the licensing situation is with it, but we generally use it. We generally use it to catch streamed broadcasts for live sports. So Pixelina uses it to watch baseball games usually, but when we turned it on, there was Happy Gilmore 2, so we decided to try it out. It sure does. It might even be the same type of thing. Okay. Alright, so that's about how we do that, but we need to do it better. Sounds like a fire stick that's been modded. Yeah, it might be the same sort of deal. It's really unpredictable though, like there are some shows that the episodes are out of order and stuff like that, so it's not really my go-to way to watch content. Ah. Small P. Oh, man. Taking away my accolades. Whoops. Is it shot? Okay. Because the other day when y'all were saying it was choppy. Bitey, but not choppy. Like, is this, like, for real, is it okay? Because the other day when people were saying it was choppy, like, it really was. It came through on the recording choppy. And that's just local. Thankfully it didn't last long, but... Okay. It looks good for me too, but... I keep letting go of the wrong button there. Makes me think of Shaun of the Dead. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost were so funny. Oh, I missed the things. I really enjoyed Hot Fuzz. Damn. And then there was another movie in that trilogy, and well, it's not really a trilogy, but it's what they call it, the Cornello trilogy. Had something to do with ice cream. But there was a third movie that I don't think I've ever seen it. Or was it At World's End? I don't know, we were talking about Happy Gilmore 2. You didn't miss much. I keep doing that. I keep letting go of the wrong button. I think I might have died once or twice. Paul was a good movie. I loved Paul. That was a super good movie. Watch this one shot. I let go of why. Let go of why. Oh. Oh man, I thought I was gonna save it. All right, that's the checkpoint. Whew. So, are we just doing one of these? Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Thanks for the H's. Alright, so that really just works if you hold jump. You kind of have to re-grab for the first bounce, but the second one, between the first and the second is just a full jump. I have no idea what's happening. So up until now, the arrow kind of means put a shell here or throw. So do I drop the shell there? Will that separate the two? It'll just kill the other two shells, won't it? What am I missing here? If I drop it, I spin it. And no matter what, okay, so let's figure this out. No matter what, even if I send them flying, they're not gonna go over that platform, that gray platform. Is that what I do? I'm really confused here because usually when I see two shells side by side, you want to like separate them. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what you do. I think it's telling me to just kind of aim for the center of them when I land. So I pick one of them up. Alright, and then okay, alright, cool. I goofed. Yeah, you want to aim for them? Okay, all right. I'm feeling a little bit more confident about this. Why can I not get a shell jump here? See, this is the kind of thing that it just impresses me to no end about ROM hacking is, okay, there's obviously some weird mechanic or weird physics that happens when I spin into the middle of two side-by-side shells. I wind up picking one of them up. How does a creator know these things? And there's stuff like that all over the place. There's these weird goofball mechanics. Like, how does a creator know this? I think it's impressive. I can't seem to get this shell jump. It's starting to get a little frustrating. I know, grumble. Alright, well, we got it that time. Okay, alright, I'm starting to get the flow a little bit. Just, for some reason, that hung me up for a while. Okay, oh, that's cool. That's cool. So we bump number 1, jump into number 2, and then shell jump in the shell game. I think we need to get a little better at that, but we can do it. It's let go of why. This level is just erased my ability to let go of why and do nudges like that. I'm concentrating on like which button do I let go of, and then it's too late. Making progress, a little tiny bit, just a little tiny bit of progress. Wow, okay. Okay. My goodness. We're getting a little bit better. We're getting a little bit more consistent at that. Which is the whole point, you know. The whole point is to play and improve. Ooh, okay. I think that deserves a lowercase p. Ask and ye shall receive. Oh, come on, I was rocking it. Oh, oh that was cool. Here we go again. Oh, we were peeping big. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna grab that. Yeah, we were peeping big, Elliot. Oh, grumble. I don't know what I was thinking there. I feel like that was going faster than normal. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, what was that? I got robbed. Although I was glad to see Rob Schneider, speaking of Robs, I was glad to see Rob Schneider and Happy Gilmore too. He's got to have a "you can do it" line in in every Adam Sandler movie. Every now and again, I just forget that I have to shell jump there. Alright. Ooh, a mushroom. And I could probably get that mushroom, but it wouldn't do me any good. Cut my jump a little too soon, but that's all right. We're getting pretty consistent. What do you bet that's the end? I mean, that's a pretty good peep. I bet that's the end. I know, just sniffing it. Every now and again, I just get space right there. I forget that I'm shell jumping. Oh no. That part's a little tough right there. Oh, grumble. Oh no. All right. Okay. goodness. Okay, we're out of ad break. Not that I was throwing for ad breaks, but I do kind of feel bad when I beat a level in ad break. Rebel. Nice. That's a good friend. Every now and again I just space and I forget to shell jump there. So last night I had something I'd never had before. I had a bison steak. Anybody ever had a bison steak? Oh no, okay. Yeah, I was at this fundraiser thing, so you know, kind of like a large scale cooking situation, so I'm sure there was a lot of people said it was dry, but I'm sure there was, you know, a residual heat situation when you cook for that many people and everyone needs to be served at the same time. Some of them are gonna get done sooner than others. It's just a thing that happens. I think that might have contributed to the dryness. And it's very lean meat without a lot of fat. There goes a lot of the juice. But having said all that, I thought it was pretty darn good. I thought it was really good. And it was a bison ribeye. And a ribeye is usually a fatty cut of meat, but this wasn't. It was pretty good. I liked it, all in all. Look at that. There we go. All right, so we've done 3 out of what looks like 9. Do we want to dip our heads into number 4 and see what's there, or do we want to check out Random's ROM Hack Races level? What do you guys want to do? CRHR? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the title away. This is week, does that say 383? I think it's more than 303, so that might be 383. This is a ROM Hack Races level. Obviously, I am not registered or competing in ROM hack races. My layout does not conform to the layout they want in ROM hack races. I'm just playing a level. That's all I'm doing. You got a friend in me. Okay. What's that, disclaimer noted. Yeah, well, I don't want anyone being like, hey, you're not doing it right, or Teamwork 2.0. Oh, seriously? Alright, Yoshi gets scared, Yoshi stops running, Yoshi uses his tongue, Yoshi spits. I don't know what those icons... They probably represent something in the level. Okay, so the shells... Gotcha. It's gonna hit that switch, and that's what killed me. Alright, so we got a little pipe-tastic in here, too. So Teamwork was a level in Paralysis, and it was neat for what it was. I definitely wouldn't want to do it fast-paced, which I think is what's happening. Alright, we don't want that to happen. I'm watching Paul. Paul's a good movie. Watch Seth Rogen be an alien. There's a lot of moving parts to this level. Oh wait, I want to stop it after number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's those go icons up there. That means Yoshi gets scared and runs. I'm in a Simon Pegg mood. Yeah, have you ever watched the series he did called Spaced? It was like just a little 6-episode thing, but it's really good. So do I get on his back when I do that? It's definitely worth looking up. Okay, so then I land on the shell. I tongue the Koopa. It's a lot of pegging. It is. He's also in The Boys. He doesn't play a huge role, but he's in a lot of stuff. He's Scotty in Star Trek now. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, see, there's these signs up here that get Yoshi to do things. And I'm really just trying to survive. I'm not even really paying attention to the signs. You know what day is, right? That Elliot would have chimed in. Yeah, I am aware. Arr. You had no reactions when I had this. There's not a lot that surprises me anymore. Ah, shucks. I think I've already lost. Yeah. Yeah, I've already lost. Okay, so I lick old boy. And then yeet up there. Okay. And then that Yoshi's gonna slide on the 1F0 until he hits the go, and that's gonna make him run. How did I get P-Speed? Who do you like more for Willie Mays Hayes in Major League? Wesley Snipes or Omar Epps? Are they redoing Major League? I don't know. I like Wesley Snipes a lot. No. I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid, so. Oh. Okay, so I have to be careful not to spit my fire and kill that shell, because that shell has to let Yoshi out. This was the same issue I was facing in that last level where I was... Not the last level. Where I'd lick the shell out from underneath myself. Okay, so... I think he's supposed to... Is he supposed to land on... Or do I land on the shell? In the middle? I don't know. This is... Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. I'd have to go back and look, honestly. Okay, so I land on Yoshi and yeet him again? Oops. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look again at him. I do not remember. I don't think I was fast enough there. It's hard to pay attention to what's going on above me while I'm playing, like on this level. But as long as I play correctly and quickly enough on this level, then... You ever seen the show House? I watched it for like the first 3 seasons. I didn't like the addiction storyline in season 3, so kind of fell off. I don't even remember what character Willie Mays Hayes was in Major League. Oh, I did it again. Not the one who did voodoo. Yeah, I remember the guy that did voodoo. I seriously haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. I think Pixelina was watching it one day when I got home from work, but I didn't really sit down and pay attention to it. Okay, so here I go let him out. Well, let me pause it so he doesn't swallow his fireball. Yeah, I sat down long enough to notice that the coach was the one of the sailors in Cabin Boy. That's gonna dip, Pixel. Yeah, you know, Vil, something tells me I might be seeing you later. Okay, so we got Yoshi trapped between an on-off block and a throw block. We can let him out by grabbing the throw block. We're probably going to throw that at those on-off switches. Let's do that. Or not. Okay, so we throw it at the on-off switches. We hop off of the bat. by then I imagine Yoshi will be there. We jump on his back, we yeet him up into the, to get ourselves up into the pipe. This is where we use our fireball, too. Okay. Alright, we're starting to put this level together. Oh my, it's 1:30. I didn't realize it was 1:30 already. No wonder Ville's lit dropping. I think the description of this was like, I think it said there were 3 sections in it. Oh, I goofed. That's a big goof. So I do not plan to finish this. As a matter of fact, since Ville is probably online now, I think I'm gonna wrap up and send you guys over to him. So we did good today. We got 3 levels down in Cube's Kaizo World 3, which I just now realized 3 levels of the 3rd game seems appropriate. Alright. Well, let's see if Ville is on. I have a feeling he is. Hey, he is. He's been online for 2 seconds. Let's give him a raid. Alright guys, I know it's kind of a late stream for a weekend stream, but I appreciate you hanging out. And I hope you enjoy Ville, because I know I'm going to be hanging out in his chat. So if I see you there, I will. Jacob definitely tougher than the first 2. Yeah, I would say there's a little bit of a step up in difficulty, but they're readable and they're they flow well. Like when you pick them up, like you start to figure out how to do the levels. I'm only 3 levels in, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Anyway, for my Twitch crowd, I'm getting ready to sign off here, but for my Twitch crowd, we're going to be raiding into Servilren. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you again on Tuesday. Alright, bye-bye.